All right. Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and basically and purely welcome to lesson number 8 on 10 lessons that could help you. You choose one strategy that works for you and you stick to it. Welcome to 10 lessons, ladies and gentlemen, that could basically and purely help you make what I could call regular, repeated, recurring income as one of our goals, as one of our goals of Team Eagles International. We make sure that we deliver. We make sure that we ascertain to give you the best. All right. So I'll start with the indicator that we discussed today in the morning, or lastly, and this indicator is called when you tap on the plus sign. These are ordinary candles. You tap on the plus sign. These are basically ordinary candles. You come to FX indicators and you come to technicals. Then you type in our indicator called the Elliott wave chart pattern. Elliott wave chart pattern. All right. So here we go. We drop in our Elliott wave chart pattern. The first step is to basically come on the indicator. All right, we come on the indicator and we need to tap on the settings here. Here. All right, then we cancel. All right, so when we tap on the indicator on the settings there, this is how the indicator will look like. Yeah, let me just return it. The indicator will look like. Right, so it will have these areas. It has basically, I'll say basically two. It has the main wave that has the motive and the collective. When we talk about motive, we shall see areas called 1, 2, 3, and 4. And collective, we shall see areas A, B, and C. So we want to remove the subwaves and only remain with we want to remove the subwaves and only remain with the modern waves, right? Okay, right. Okay, so we shall remove the subwaves and only remain with the main wave. So we tap on motive, we bring the opacity up to 0. All right, we bring the opacity up to 0. Okay, now we remove the motive and the collective wave. We tap on the 3 dots and save as default and press OK. Then we also tap on the 3 dots and save our chart. There we go. So we can change. Remember, we trade in 3 time frames. We trade in 1 day, 4 hours, and 1 hour. So let us go in the 4 hours and see if it is showing. All right, beautiful. Now imagine this indicator had already shown that this market will be moving up. All right, it had already shown. So what does 1 stand for? All right, let us use this as a screenshot. Let us use this as our screenshot. Let us use this our screenshot. All right, okay. So 1 stands for bullish. So the market shows you from here where it starts from to here, that is 1. And it is usually bullish. Bullish meaning it will be an upward trend. So after forming 1, it will form 2. It will show you a 2. And this one means basically bearish. The market will be moving down. Then from here, like it shows you, it completes when it is done. It shows you a dotted line that was showing 3, which is bullish. And that is an upward trend. It's usually the longest line. Then it is now showing us a 4, showing us that this coin is going to be moving down, which is bearish. And then we shall go to 5, which is bullish. And that's how we interpret. So if we get when we tap on our dotted lines, we can look for basically the area called prediction and measurement area. This is prediction and measurement area. And here we can have a price range, and also we can have our date and price range. All right, you see those two? Okay, so we pick one. So I'll pick the date and the price range. So if someone joined from here and used this indicator, I want you to go and test it. You see that this indicator to deliver up to that upper side of 3, it took it 4 days and 16 hours to provide 61.82%. All right, 61 and 82%. So you can also check it up in 1 hour time frame, right? In 1 hour time frame. If it doesn't show up here, right, then you can use the 4 hour time frame. Different coins, different behavior. Let's go to JST. Right, I hope you see now. This is not future, this is now. Okay, this is not future, this is now. Okay, it has finished 3, it has finished 4, now it's showing you 5. What it requires you is the ability to be patient with trading. In a morning scenario, we talked about what we call spot trading, and I explained personally that spot trading is that we buy coins to accumulate them so that when the market rises, we can be able to sell. And since it's the spot market, it has risk management. It has less loss, all right? So you see if someone picks GST now in the 1 hour time frame, and those that have been present with me, you understand very clearly before maybe I do this. When we draw a trend line from the higher high, which is here, the highest point in the market, and we draw it above the candles, we have identified a downward trend, even without other indicators, all right? So it means that we can move, we can bring our price range and maybe enter from here. It's a spot market. We use our 4 straight margin calls from here to here, and we can wait for 14%. But as we wait for 14% to set it up, because there has been a 1, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 5 is a bull market. So if we use this, as we decide to use this as our entry, so now we go to our chart. Let me say we go to our Royal Q. We go to our Royal Q. And when we come to our Royal Q application here, we basically, let me say, look for JST. All right. Okay, I've not been present. Okay, that's good. Then let me say we come here and we look for JST as our main coin to trade. Here we go. And we want to trade. So basically, from our understanding of martingale strategy, we shall put a 4 here. We can put a 0 or a 0.3 so that we don't miss out on any bull run. Right? Okay, then we come on a margin call configuration and make sure that we can have 4 margin calls or 5. But if you know such a trade, you can even go for straight 4 margin calls, or you can go for a 5 just by the way, if the market goes against you totally, all right, maybe your take profit is, let me say, 14%, then you say my first buying amount, it can be 15, it can be 20, depending on your capital, right? Then this can be 1%. You just need to have the power to be patient. This can be 1% or 0.81%, 0.81%, 0.81%. All right. But when it comes to this side, make sure it moves in correspondence with your capital. You can either use the real dollar cost averaging method, the power of doubling every purchase, the power of doubling every purchase. So you make sure you double every purchase you get, all right? Okay. Every purchase, maybe you put a 2 here, a 4, an 8, a 16, a 32, if you have the money. Right, especially for 16, if you put 15, first buy man being 15, this will serve you best. But if you don't have close to $500 to pick up this trade, then you can use normal methods. You can use a +1, maybe a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. This is also a formula. So every purchase must be increasing. Every purchase must be increasing. Every purchase must be increasing. Or you can use what we could call a Fibonacci. Let me say you put a 1 and a 2, that is 3. So you add 1 plus 2, you get 3 here. right? Then you add 2 plus 3, then you get a 5 here. Then you add 5 plus 3, then you get an 8 here. So that is a Fibonacci. I add this, then I get this. Then I add this, then I get this. So all formulas can work. The worst one you can use is a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, but this doesn't have any influence. So you can say you'll use the double, which is 2, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It is the best. Or you can say in the multiple binary ratio, use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You add 1 the next digit. Or you can use the Fibonacci, which is 1 plus 2 is 3, so you put 3 here. Then 2 plus 3 equals 5, you put 5 here. Then 3 plus 5, then equals an 8, and put here. That is the Fibonacci. Okay? So that is how you set up your trades. So then you confirm here, then you save. Then you just need to remain patient. The market will not have one direction, but the market will get your take profit. Trading requires some discipline and patience. So that is the settings that side. Now, okay, there's a challenge with my trading view, but and other areas you might find an A. You can find an A, a B, and a C. Let's see if we can find any. Let me use sun. You can find an A, B, and a C. You good? Okay, here is an A, B, and C. So A is a downward trend. I hope you can see very clearly. A is a downward trend. All right, this is from here to here, it is A. From here to here, it's B. And from here to here, it is C. All right. So if you see it is giving you an A, then you understand this is a downward trend. So a B, it means from A to B is an upward trend. From B to C is a downward trend. Now, if you cannot be able to draw lines, the other way you could use this particular trade is to use what you call the auto FBI retracement lines to help you know your entry and your exit. So if you find such coins and you're not good at drawing lines, you could just look for ones that are showing you the market trend, because there are those ones that will always show you the market trend, right? Like you saw when I saw you on GST, right? Those ones that are showing you the direction of the market, all right? Where the indicator is showing you the direction of the what? Of the market in the 1 hour time frame. Okay, you see, it is showing you the movement of the market. The market will be moving up. So you find such trades if you cannot be able to draw perfect trend lines. So here, what you do need to do is to just add in the auto FBI retracement tool, all right, which can give you perfect entries and perfect exits. The auto FBI retracement. All right, you see. Now this was an upward trend because 100 is down and 0 is on top. This is the 1 hour time frame. I hope you can basically see it here. If you can see very well, you can see, if you remember us learning about the auto FBI retracement tool, we said when 100 is down and 0 is on top, it's an upward trend. And we also explained that when the market moves from 100 and it moves straight to the 0 line, it has to do a retracement of 50% of its journey between 50 and the 60 line. Right? So it has finished the retracement, and thereafter we said that the market will generally move up to 0. So if you put in the auto FBI retracement line, all right, you put in the auto FBI retracement line, it is basically showing you Yes, you know where the market is going, but now you want to involve in a better tool. It is showing you that now the market has retraced 50% of its journey, and now the market is going to be going up. So basically what you do is to come back now and bring your price range, right? You bring your price range and measure from this line, right, from your entry price, and sorry for that, and you say okay up to the zero line here, and you will now be sure of your 13 or 10%. Some of you fear too much take profit, but if you are using our martingale strategy, you'll basically take your profit comfortably and just remain patient. Now, what limits your take profit, or what limits the amount of profit you can take, is basically and purely you being with the power, being with the ability. You being with the ability to have sufficient capital. All said and all talked about. All said and all talked about. You can, if I'm trading 5 coins and you are trading 1 coin, I'm not saying people who trade different coins with $10. I'm talking about people who have the power and the ability to trade with more profit. So this is how we develop the signals, and I can now basically come to the group. I've not been online for the full day, but I can now basically come to the group here, and I basically drop in now my signal. Let's trade, and the name of the signal is JST USDT, and then the price is basically, I'll come here 0.02 0.02 78 7, then take profit 10%. That is the signal. So basically that is how I do the work, right? Then when I press the signal, I don't know how you run your business. Then I go, now I'm talking about power building teams also on this call. Now I have a broadcast. I have a broadcast. Then I go to these guys that maybe I trade with. Okay, most of my team members. I make sure I don't drop the signal only on the group. I come here. These are my people. So I drop to different leaders. But then someone must have the power to be patient. All right. Someone must have the power to be patient. Okay, now if I want to give them an extra, I know some may not watch this video, then I can still also give them a screenshot maybe. All right, and it needs them to just be a little bit patient. So basically, I'm just speaking to the trader. So if you learn to master this and you want to provide it to your team, you can basically be able to go an extra mile and share with them. So yes, some people tell me, but Julius, you teach a lot. I just teach a lot so that someone might have more options of making decisions, more options of entering the market, more options. We can provide as many options as possible so that it's up to you to decide what works for you. It's up to you, because when you master the game, you can use different strategies to pick up a trade. So now we have several for you. We have lesson from, we have 7, 8, we have I think 6, 7, 8, and 9, basically to help you keep making profit. All right. So thank you so much. I just want to wish you a perfect day. Subscribe for YouTube channel, and also make sure you share to your neighbors and your friends. Thank you so much.